What's good, people?
For the Grizzy.
Kevo Show. I'm here with Blake today. We about to run this. I'm about to tat him, do a little interview while we tatting. And that's it. Y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. My boy used to play in the NFL. He retired and played for the Titans, the Steelers, the Giants. He tried to say it don't count, but
it really don't, bro.
But that's the team he retired from.
And the Jaguars.
And he played the Jaguars. Shout out Jaguars.
Shout out to Duval County, Big Zil from Duval County.
My boy about to get the skull tattoo on his hand, and I'm gonna ask him a couple questions and let him talk if he ain't in too much pain. So I'm gonna start off with the main question and go from there. Why did you? Cause he just up and retired. He literally just left the NFL one day. So we got to get it like straight to the point. Why did you retire? Let the people know.
You want the long answer or some simple shit?
I want the long answer.
I mean, bro, just to dig into it, mental health in the black community, especially with males, it's such a taboo topic. I mean, I feel like it's getting a little better now, but it's still somewhat of a taboo topic. They praise dudes more now when they start talking about their feelings and shit. But I feel like I was going through some things within myself, within my mind, going through type of depression, anxiety, and shit like that. And it was just some feelings I couldn't shake.
Mm-hmm.
And like football, I feel like football, it didn't matter if I was having a good day, bad day, whatever. All that shit felt like a bad day to me. And I just feel like it was just something I need to change about myself. Like I contemplated it for years. I prayed on it.
You tried it. You tried everything.
Tried everything,
yeah.
bro. Like,
yeah.
But it's just that I just got to that end of the rope. Like, bro, you just gotta. Me, I always feel like I'm a doer. So I was just like, bro, I gotta take my own life into my hands, my own action, and just do what I feel is best for me. Like,
yeah,
me being the best me is gonna be the best thing for my family and best thing for anybody who I love and who love me. All this shit. Football was cool. Like, I loved football.
Yeah.
But I feel like that wasn't never just my purpose, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to see you on TV though, especially on the Steelers, bro. I like that. You fit them well. I asked you before, but I'm gonna ask you again because the people don't know. Because I think you said something important about being happy and stuff like that, and your mental health. What do you say to those people who say things like, "How are you not happy?" or "How are you depressed if you in the NFL and you have money?"
I mean, if anything, I feel like that shit gonna add fuel to the fire. Like whatever you feeling, that shit gonna magnify it. Imagine you having a bad day, and then whatever you do is under a microscope.
Yeah.
And then 100,000 people, maybe even 1 million people, gonna be able to have a
opinion on it,
give you all type of unwanted feedback and shit. You're like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't hear this shit.
Okay.
Like, sometimes it make you not even want to be on social media. Like, I like social media now because it's just, I feel like I just live my life every day.
Yeah.
Like, not saying that I wasn't never a regular dude.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just live my life every day now as a more of a just normal person. That shit feel weird to me because I never looked at football and NFL like famous people and shit. It's some famous ass people.
Yeah.
I always just feel like a regular dude in that shit.
Yeah, you play with Odell. That's one of my favorite receivers. He super famous.
Nah, that dude cold.
Yeah,
he probably top 5 in the world right now as far as like famous people.
Yeah. He does. So, what you been up to now? Like, are you since you left the NFL because you wasn't happy or whatever, and you was having mental health issues? How's your mental health now? Would you consider yourself better, worse, or at least happy? Let me start there.
Nah, I feel happy as fuck.
Okay.
But for real though, I feel like things is a lot better. I changed a lot about myself. Probably it's been a little bit over a year since I even tasted alcohol, let alone been drunk.
That's always a good thing.
And that's a good thing because like that shit sound like cliche, but they always say too much of a good thing can be a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, alcohol not really a good thing anyway. But that shit start off oh, I'm gonna just drink when I go out and party, have fun, this and that. But then when you start going through real life shit, the alcohol start becoming more and more of a just like a something for you to lean on and try to find, you know, coverage in and shit like that. So that's one thing I had to cut out of my life completely. And I feel like that's just, it just clears my mind, makes my body feel better. I feel better mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. Just not saying like that sounds like some alcoholic shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at it like that too. If you have some issues come up and one of the common factors in every situation you had was alcohol, do you have a problem with alcohol? Like, you don't have to be an alcoholic, like you sneaking drinks and shit and all this and that. But if you going to jail or you out fighting shit or whatever, and alcohol is a part of that, and that's a problem for you.
Yeah. So, you didn't really, I don't want to say you didn't answer, but I guess I didn't find a solid answer about, you said you was happy as fuck now, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, what I be doing to make myself happy?
Like I guess, to help another person who's in the same shoes as you, like, what was that? It ain't like, oh, I just quit the NFL and I'm happy now.
Nah, because it damn sure wasn't because.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you exactly because you probably don't know. I mean, we talk about a lot of shit. We had like this was in the preseason. We had like a preseason game. We came back, we had like the meetings the next day, then we had an off day. I went out, fucked around, and I just woke up like, I'm out of here. I booked me a flight and just left. I ain't even tell the team, nobody, no that. And like prior to that, I was feeling the same way. Like I said, I had been contemplating for a minute. And so I called him in the summer like, you know, I think that's it for me. Like, you know, I ain't trying to fuck around. And you think about like cutthroat the business world is, and cause I mean the NFL is a business.
Yeah.
And you would think they'd just be like,
forget you, yeah.
Like, all right, I mean,
they wasn't like that though.
Yeah, and they was just like, man, come up here, let's talk about it. We can help you whatever you need to get help with. And I just packed like one book bag and went up there like I was wearing the same. Well, I was wearing football clothes every day, but like I said, bro, I just could not shake that fucking feeling, and I just was. It just became overwhelming, bro.
I get what you're saying.
I can't
I
take
get what
it.
you're
Like,
saying. That's good. That's good.
Like,
that's good. That's good. That's
but
good.
Before you start again, to answer your question,
yeah.
To anybody who may be going through something, I feel like the main thing you need to do is, I be forgetting shit. I said that because when I quit football, it took me a while. I didn't just snap into who I feel like I am today, bro. I was running the streets. I was drinking every day. I was dealing with this woman, that woman. I was getting into legal situations. So it took me a while just to hone myself in and just, you know, settle down.
Not forget, yeah.
Not forget and just figure out what I really want to do with myself. But I feel like what really matters is you got to be honest with yourself. Like, I could come in here and lie to you about everything and make you feel like everything is okay, nothing is wrong with me, whatever. When you go home, shit, even when you get in the car, you looking at the rearview mirror, you can be like them eyes gonna tell you what's really up. So, you know, I just had to have that realization within myself, be a man about everything I felt like I was going through, and then once I just
that's powerful, bro.
Came clean with myself, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nobody could hold my flaws against me when my shit is already known to myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, when your flaws, we all have flaws or habits that we don't realize, but other people looking at us can realize that shit. And if they speak on it, then you get in your feelings or you hurt by it because you feel like that's some shit that you don't even know about.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I've been on both ends of that. I've had to tell people like close to me that they don't really care about my feelings. Like, I be feeling like I'm on a pedestal with people. Like, I feel like if I do one thing wrong, people just go crazy, bro. Like, that shit is weird. But when I tell them about something I don't like it's like
you're attacking me.
Yeah, it's weird.
And that's the thing, bro. Just I'm transparent with myself. Like, I know my flaws, I know my weaknesses, I know my strengths. Can't nobody make me feel a certain way about myself, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main things that's been helping me just progress in my life and just be happy as fuck every day. Of course, I still have my days, but them days is a lot shorter than they used to be, and they very rare. Like, rare as fuck.
What would you tell somebody? You got to get back to that. That's going through the same thing.
For one, like I said, you gotta have that coming to moment with yourself, coming to truth with yourself in the mirror. Shit, even literally in the mirror. You feel me? Come to terms with what's going on in your life. Figure out if you need to, if it's with drugs, do you need to go to rehab? If it's emotionally, do you need to go see a psychiatrist, whatever? See, map out all your options. Exhaust all your options. Bro. You can never look for too much help.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your life on the line, ultimately, bro. And like, a lot of people lose.
It's rare that people will take that step, though. I'm not trying to cut you off, but he said if it's drugs, you go to rehab. If it's emotional, go see a therapist. Bro, you know how hard it was for me to go to therapy, bro?
Yeah, because, and I don't want to, like, say I know the reason, but it's like, bro.
It's taboo almost.
It's taboo, and it's just like, that's white people shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're a black man, it's like, bro, suck that shit up.
Yeah, bro, it's no advocate for our mental health. Like our emotions are, you a black man, so I can share this with you. Our emotions are like really, it's so odd how we're raised to be a man.
To be a man, especially a black man, it's kind of a finicky situation.
Yeah, it's very, it's too many variables. Right. It's too many variables.
If you're too emotional, you a little hoe. You
yeah.
Something, you know what I'm saying? If you don't show no emotion, you too cold-hearted, this and that. And it's just like, bro, it's a fine line. But like I said, once you figure out who you
then
are,
you express yourself, and then you tripping.
Right, like, bro, like he doing this and doing that.
Like we can't even have boundaries. This shit is crazy. Like it's crazy, bro.
But I kind of feel like that's what the world is in general now. Especially with social media.
Yeah.
If you say the wrong thing, if you say some shit today that you wasn't a problem 5 years ago or 10 years ago, it's like everybody and their mama want to find out your address.
Yeah.
Put your information online and shit.
Yeah.
But did we answer the question? I don't think we answered the question.
You did. You got there, and I cut you off. You was like, if it's emotional, seek therapy. Weigh out your options.
But of course, it's deeper than it's way deeper than that. I mean, I could keep going. Before, but like first, it's steps to this shit. You got to come to terms. I guess what they call it, like 12 steps or some shit.
Yeah, I get you. Like grieving or something. I get what you're saying.
Big Zill, infinite number of steps to help you.
He Big Zill, by the way.
Big Zill. We got to put that like in flashing numbers or something, letters.
Yeah.
But you got to come to terms with yourself. Be truthful with yourself, bro. Figure out what's really bothering you, what's really going on with you. Seek that help. I don't want to say it's easy, but bro, when I was in the NFL, it was a lot of like different resources and shit like that. Some I feel worked. We get into that too, but some I feel like was cool, some wasn't. But you could Google anything on your phone, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna tell you what you want to hear, though.
A lot of shit is, a lot of things are covered by insurance now too. So you can go that route. I don't know. I ain't get insurance until I was in the NFL, but anyway, be honest with yourself. Seek the help. When the help comes, you have to really digest what's being fed to you. I don't know if being fed sounds bad, but what you're learning, what you're being taught, you have to really buy into it and accept that, bro. Because it ain't no way you're gonna make changes if you don't believe the shit.
Bro, I changed so much, bro. My homeboy told me the other day, he said, dog, you could have been nothing, bro, like a nobody. Right. From when I was younger, he was like, bro, if somebody knew you, they would expect you to be some crippled blood or some nigga in jail for life. Like, he was like, bro, he gives me so much credit for that I was so willing to change my life, bro. So you got to be willing to accept it. I'm just agreeing with you.
Nah, yeah, bro. Because and like you were saying about your partner, what your partner said about you, is like, I feel like that's how everybody's life is set up, bro. It's such a fine line. Like, either
make a decision, man.
You make one decision, then you're gonna be a fucking peon or stuck in a dead end job or some shit. You do this, you're gonna become a superstar. You're gonna become a mogul or some shit. Yeah.
Even what you said about drinking, you drink once, you think it's all good, but you don't know what. Everybody can't take drugs or alcohol the same way. You don't know if your first time drinking or doing a drug, if you finna be doing this the rest of your life.
For real.
That's crazy.
And especially one thing about it, bro, because I knew for a fact that I had I wouldn't say I was addicted, because I feel like I haven't drunk in over a year, and that was just cold turkey. I didn't take. I think they got medication for that shit, but I ain't taking no medication. That was just something I did off my own will and just decision making. But when you know you have addiction in your bloodline and shit like that, it's not wise for you to even try this shit.
Yeah.
Like, if your forefathers couldn't kick this shit, bro, what make you think you can?
Yeah, genetics is deep.
You know what I'm saying? If your genetics is set up for you to fail with that shit, so why even try? And that's something that I knew from the jump and still did it like a dumbass. Cause I mean, I feel like I was, no disrespect, but I feel like I was a little bit stronger than the people that came before me and my family. When in all actuality, I wasn't.
Yeah, we human, bro.
We are.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, bro. Cause I tell people, dog, a lot of people don't get a chance like me and you to correct our behaviors, to change our life around before it's too late. Like a lot of people done died either before they made a conscious effort to try it, or you know, in the process of trying it, and never got to see what the reward of doing different shit.
Yeah, and I'm fortunate to have good friends, bro.
Right.
Like, I had posted some funny shit on Twitter. I was just playing. I was like, I sold some weed today. And my homegirl immediately inboxed me and was like,
what the fuck is you thinking?
You know, like, you better not be doing that no more, right?
Right.
But she just know, how you said, a lot of people don't have that chance to change. She just remembers me in jail and her having to bail me out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And it was, I was telling her, I was selling it on the stock market. I was just being funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I erased the tweet and then tweeted out something like, oh, I'm selling weed on the stock market. This is fun. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy thing is, bro, because...
But she held me accountable is my point.
I held you accountable, and then sometimes, bro, the people that really care about us and love us, dog, they'll see shit within us that we can't recognize ourselves, or greatness within us. That, like, people would tell me shit, and I just, like, kind of downplay it, but they really mean it. Like, oh, you gonna be something, you gonna do this and that. You be like, man, you just talking.
Yeah, she always been like that with me too. That's insane. Like, and it's just something I guess it has to be focused on. Everybody might not have that chance to, like you said, change like we did, or they did. But the fine line is a motherfucker, bro. Like, I done been in shootouts before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
any one of them could have been
a one. I mean, luckily, I have been shot, but luckily it wasn't over with. But any time could have been the time.
Right.
Like, what you said is deep, bro. Like, imagine somebody who I didn't have a person to guide me through it, but imagine I identify that in another young man and I don't say nothing. Like,
you failing him.
I'm failing him, bro. I gotta be accountable for young dudes now. When I see them doing the wrong, I always check them. Even if they don't want to listen, I still warn them. Like,
and that's how I look at it with raising my children.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to give you everything that I've learned over my life, my span of my life, and the shit that I feel like I was lacking through my childhood and things like that. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with that shit. If you don't take it and be successful, I mean, of course I want success for all my children, but everybody, well, people look at success different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I could live in a hut and be happy as fuck. I feel like that's success in my life as far as where I've come from and shit like this. Some people like, oh, I want to live in a mansion, I want to have millions of dollars. That's success to them. But what I'm saying is, if you don't take the shit that I'm trying to teach you or taught you throughout your lifetime and use that to find the success for what you see success is, you bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's with children or family, whoever.
It's anybody,
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Why fail an open book test? Like, it's a lot of shit you're gonna have to learn on your own, but bro, you finna have most of the answers. I've been through a lot of shit.
It's called skipping the learning curve. Like, you got a person on your team. Your kids got somebody on their team that can help them get ahead. Like, when you ain't had that. You know what I'm saying?
Coronavirus.